Hello, this is Python Statistical, and in today's video we're going to look at a concept known as automated data editing. In a previous video I found that when I scrape stock market data from the Australian Stock Market Exchange, the change in percent actually contained a percent symbol and even an infinity symbol. So to remove those symbols, the percent and infinity, I used the Python strip function. I did that using the lambda function and the .map function, which applies that change to the change in percent column on our pandas data frame. While this method works, there's a real big problem with this method in that you cannot anticipate what symbols will be corrupt in your data. So there's got to be a better way. And the better way is to use a concept known as automated data editing. If you know that that change in percent is a number, then you should have some way of automatically removing any symbol that happens to corrupt that data. So what is automated data editing? Well, it's a process of automatically correcting data without human intervention. So you'll be able to define some sort of rule to ensure that your data meets that rule, and that is really useful when you're scraping data because you don't know what you're going to come across and what sort of corruption you might have in your data. So one way to do simple automated data editing in Python is to use sets. So to remove the infinity and percent symbol, we define a set that contains only numbers, the minus sign and decimal point. And the reason we need to do this to remove symbols from our numerical data is that modules like matplotlib will throw up an error if we don't. So here is how we define a set in Python. So we'll just use the set function, and we have all our numbers from 0 to 9, the decimal point and the minus sign. And so basically we only allow characters that are in this set. Anything else will be excluded. And it's as simple as that. We don't need to know what the other symbols are. In that sense, it is precisely like automated data editing. So here's the program that pulls out the Australian stock market daily prices. And in this program, I defined a function that uses that Python set. It's called keep_numerics. So I input the ASX stock price pandas data frame, and then I define the input data item that I want to clean up and remove those symbols from. And then I define the output data item, and I put just an _num because we have to convert the actual change in percent after I remove the symbols to an actual numeric format, and to do that we use the toNumeric function in pandas. So let's run this program. So it's just finished running. We can see all the change in percents have no more percent symbols, and the domain holdings group, which is this one here, we can see that the last record, which was infinity percent, which indicated the company had just floated, has been set to nan, which is acceptable for packages like matplotlib, and it won't throw out an error if you have nan in your pandas data frame. So this will bring us to the end of this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. And if you really like it, subscribe to Python Statistical. Also, in the link below, I have a Patreon page which I've set up. So if you really like me producing this material, please support me. Thank you for watching.